Look at them.
You have to kind of visualize this, but this hoof wall should be kind of coming like this. And this bone should match whatever angle we think that hoof wall should be. Where's the left? I almost wonder if she hasn't punched through on the bottom of this one. Kind of thinking that when we take that bandage off, we're going to see that bone sticking out the bottom of that foot.
Wisniewski suspects the coffin or P3 bone at the end of the leg has torn away from the hoof wall and has gone through the bottom of Princess's hoof, a process known as foundering.
That girl. She punched through the bottom of this foot.
Oh, wow.
Right there's the big slice in her foot, and there's another hole in her foot there, and it goes way in there. What she's been doing, what's been happening is she's punched through, came up, punched through, came up, punched through. She's done this several times. This has been a long-standing chronic condition, and she's just in horrible pain right now. And all they had was a little thin piece of gauze, and they duct taped it, which was absolutely useless. It did nothing for that horse whatsoever.
Princess's hooves are in the most severe state of founder. It's the end result of leaving them untreated for a very long time.
The owner, it's hard to believe that they wouldn't know that there was something wrong with this horse. Horses don't normally lay down most of the day. They don't normally hobble around. They don't normally stand with their hind feet up underneath of them. She's been suffering for at least a year, if not longer. I think it's her best interest just that we, even sedate her maybe, just to kind of kill the pain, and she's just, that's a shame.
Until they gain custody in court, all the Houston SPCA team can do for now is to relieve her pain. Using sedatives, the staff will make sure that Princess is as comfortable as possible.
Nice little Arabian. Nobody took care of her.
A couple walk into the adoptions building with a brown dog. Investigator Sundberg places 2 crates into the back of a Jeep.
With Princess in the safe care of the barn team, investigator Shauna Sundberg hits the road again, heading for another rescue. She's meeting up with Deputy Christine Kendrick of the Harris County Precinct 1 Constable's Office at a deserted house in the Sunnyside area of Houston.
Come here, baby.
A chow mix named Skeeter has been chained to the empty house and abandoned for several weeks.
What you doing?
There you go.
No, you gotta come out.
All right.
Oh, it's okay. All right.
Let me try some canned cat food.
Okay. Don't go nowhere.
Skeeter is obviously hungry.
Come on. You gotta come out.
I think one of the neighbors had gave him food once, and it seems as though that it's just been deteriorating. So it's time for this guy to get, come on out here and get this guy out of this condition.
Chows have been bred as guard dogs and are known for their suspicion of strangers. It's not going to be easy to convince Skeeter to move.
Come on out. He's just really not wanting to come out today.
Come on. It's okay, darling.
Deputy Kendrick brings in a catch pole.
Put this on your head. No? No?
But Skeeter still isn't budging.
I'm in. Oh, God, don't think so. Oh, we don't like that, do we? Hey, honey. Hi. Come here. Hello. Hi.
Finally, Sundberg and Kendrick carefully pull Skeeter out using a leash.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come here. Oops. Come on. All right. Whoop.
Skater struggles as he's pulled out from under the house floorboards.
You got him in case he bolts. Okay, baby. Get that big old heavy thing off.
It's their first chance to get a close look at Skeeter's condition.
You really can't tell because of the long coat on him, but you can feel all of his ribs. They're all very prominent. This guy's pretty much wasted down to almost as much as what he can.
Come here, darling.
You want me to carry you?
The deserted house was his only shelter, and away from its protection, Skeeter's already showing signs of distress. Sundberg decides to give him a helping hand.
They said, yay, I darted a hole.
Skeeter has suffered a terrible ordeal, but thanks to the Houston SPCA, his future is starting to look a lot brighter. While Sunberg rescues one dog from abandonment, the lives of many others are about to be decided. 4 days ago, investigator Debbie Michelson led the rescue of 54 Chihuahua and Pomeranian breeding dogs kept in filthy conditions and extreme heat. Now the Houston SPCA will attempt to gain custody of all the dogs in court. At the Liberty County Courthouse, Justice of the Peace Peggy Dunn and DA Thomas Chambers are ready to hear testimony from Michelson about the badly neglected lapdogs.
Yes, sir.
The owner is contesting the case, but has to face the video evidence.
Could we play this for the court here?
This is the first room as you go in off the carport. That's dirt and everything on the walls. One of the cages in that area had 8 dogs in it.
How about in that little room right there?
The conditions in the garage will be harder to defend.
There were cages out there, but this is the door that we went in, and we found piles of feces on the ground. We were in this room for, I would say, less than 30 seconds, and my hair was wet, I was dripping in sweat. It was extremely hot. None of these cages had any water, and I asked him when was the last time that he checked on the dogs in the garage, and he said it had been yesterday.
All the owner can do is call on his brother to refute the allegations.
As far as air conditioning, I mean, they've always had the air conditioning. I guess the air conditioning quit working that night.
You know, you have no evidence whatsoever to support your claim.
Nothing to show you, no, ma'am.
No, okay.
The prosecution has submitted their evidence. Now it's time for the owner to answer to the judge.
Do you think I paid $300 for one of these puppies out of your garage?
No, ma'am.
Would you?
No, ma'am.
Have you ever spent much time in your garage at 104 with no water, 104 degrees?
No, ma'am.
Neither me. I'm awarding all these dogs to the SPCA, and I am fining you, let's see, $300. You sold 12, that's $3,600. Is that correct? Is that much money you made? Well, you owe the SPCA $3,600.
The judge did get the owner to admit that no, he wouldn't want to stay in the conditions that he left the dogs in, and no, he probably wouldn't buy a dog from a person whose property looked the way it did. Maybe it'll sink in somewhere. All in all, it was a good outcome for us, and we got custody of everything, and we're happy about that.
There's a life-saving decision for Skeeter.
There's more harm being done with the treatment rather than without the treatment.
And after a fight for custody, will justice be served?
I wouldn't put past us going criminal on this.
When Animal Cops Houston returns on Animal Planet.
Rolling down the street with a tank full of gas and a couple of dice in the mirror. I'll show you prove nothing you can do when a brother like me pull up. I'll be saying, come on little mama, I know you want, so what you gonna do? Got a brand new swagger for you.
To find out how Battersea can support you in leaving a gift in your will, visit battersea.org.uk/will.
Okay, cut! Struggling for breath? Coughing? Ever smoked? With its unique patented vibration technology, Revitive AeroSure is a drug-free medical device that is clinically proven to improve the strength of breathing muscles. Discover the Revitive AeroSure breathing device today. To find out more and for latest offers, see in store or visit aerosure.com.
Health isn't someday in the future, it's now. It's same-day GP appointments, physio without GP referrals, cancer testing, scans and diagnosis fast. Questions for an expert at any hour about anything. Support that lasts for as long as it takes. Feeling your best every day starts today. Call or go online now for your health insurance quote.
I'm in. Okay, now, you can have a great first day. I promise, right?
Your donations helped 3D print his heart to guide his surgery, and saved his life with a groundbreaking innovation. And the future breakthrough that could cure her is closer than ever. Help us turn science fiction into reality and save more lives like hers. Donate £5 to the British Heart Foundation now.
With HelloFresh meal kits, you get tried and tested recipes, step-by-step instructions, and fresh quality ingredients. Perfectly proportioned for you and delivered to your door. Everything you need to cook delicious dinners. Order now at hellofresh.co.uk. Dinner solved.
I'll be there. And there.
Kirsty! Stop aside!
And there. I'll be by their side on the boat. And at the station when they launch. I'll be there every single time. Because I have left the RNLI a gift in my will. My gift equips them to brave the waves, trains them to face the worst, and gives them the strength to save lives again and again. They won't stop, and my gift will keep them safe. Will you keep them safe too? Leave a gift in your will to the RNLI. Be their protection at sea.
As a charity, the RNLI depends on gifts in wills to train and equip lifeboat crews. It doesn't matter if your gift is large or small, it'll be a lifesaver. In fact, 6 out of 10 launches are only possible thanks to these gifts. So please request your free guide to gifts in wills today and find out how you can create a life-saving legacy. Your gift will always be remembered because your name will be added to the side of a lifeboat. So whenever a rescue happens, you'll be there. Just call 0300 013 2039 today or search RNLI Wills to receive your free guide to gifts in wills. Thank you.
I had this horrendous fear of anesthesia. When I found out that there was another option, an option where I could be awake, I lit up inside.
You might think that doing surgery while awake is crazy.
You're gonna be awake.
It's not uncommon for people to want to see what's going on.
Will I really be able to see everything?
Yes.
I cannot believe I'm talking to you and you're doing surgery.
I'd like to get a selfie of us.
Awake Surgery starts Tuesday the 28th of February on Quest Red or stream on Discovery+.
When you're faced with the unexplainable, it was just total disbelief. Do you believe what you see?
The footage is amazing.
Oh my God.
Brand new Unexplained Caught on Camera starts Saturday the 4th of March on Really. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery+.
Animal Cops Houston.
Skeeter, the chow mix found under a deserted house, had been abandoned by his owner with no food or water. After weeks spent out in the open, he urgently needs to get his medical evaluation with Dr. Dev Rajan.
He has a very poor body condition, hardly about 1.5 out of 9. He just looks fluffy because of his thick double coat, but he's really, really skinny.
The vet's biggest worry for a dog left outdoors is heartworm disease.
He had access to mosquitoes, and mosquitoes would have, might have transmitted a heartworm disease. So I'll just make sure he doesn't suffer from that. Good boy. You're a good boy.
And Dr. Rajan is right to be concerned.
He tested positive for heartworm disease. This kind of changes the whole scenario because he is very anemic. His body weight is very low. So that makes him not a very good candidate for heartworm treatment because there's more harm being done with the treatment rather than without the treatment. With the treatment, the worms will start dying, and when they die, they form an emboli, like they clog the major blood vessels, and the animal will go into a shock.
A chest x-ray will indicate the extent of Skeeter's heartworm infection.
Chest picture, very typical of a heartworm disease patient. The usual heart should be nice and symmetrical, but if you can see, the right side of his heart is enlarged because the blood flow is being compromised by maybe 100 worms occluding the pulmonary artery. So that is causing the right side of the heart to work extra hard. When it does that, it becomes enlarged. Little boy.
Skeeter's future now rests on further blood tests.
If I am not going to see what I would like to see in the blood picture, it has reached a stage where he cannot be recuperated, I will not recommend heartworm disease treatment. So at the moment, it's just fingers crossed until I see the blood work.
And only time will tell if Skeeter has a fighting chance of survival. And manager Elise Googe is giving a little one-on-one time to one of the Shire dogs seized from the backyard breeder.
This is one of the dogs that came out of the seizure of 54 dogs. It was a breeder gone wild kind of situation, but we actually ran across a really common theme amongst the dogs, which is for their cage presentation, they were amazingly social, very wiggly, very cute, you know, the type of dogs that you think, how could this ever have come out of, you know, a seizure situation? And then the second that you would open the door, they would all run to the back and they would flatten down and they would just have this total fear response. And it was just so heartbreaking.
Fostering will give Elise time to encourage the little dog to become more social and happy to be touched, essential for any successful adoption in the future.
So this is a little bit of it. Can you see how tense her body is? I mean, I'm pushing on her body with relative pressure and she's not yielding at all. She's not moving and her tail is tucked, her ears are back. She's very, very nervous about me picking her up like this. Let's try again. Hey! Clearly we've identified the bed as the safe space. Hi. Hi. Can we pick you up? And when people were going to pick her up, can you see how she's almost frozen and she's like dead weight? So to pick her up, she's not working with me at all. She's very uncomfortable with that. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a lot of clicking and treating for her for not going down. I have a thing of treats right here and I have a clicker right here. And so right now I'm just charging the clicker. So if I click her and good girl, and do you see how she looks up at me? Yeah, that's feta cheese. Basically, we're creating a language right now so that she learns what's okay and what's not okay. And I'm going to teach her, you know, whenever you do this, you're going to get rewarded. And when I click, it means you've done the right thing. And so she's going to get rewarded. Good girl. What a good girl you are. I've been teaching her to get in her bed, which you can see she's already learned really well because every time I get her out of her bed, she gets back in it. So now I'll have to teach her to get out of her bed. And then the next thing we're going to do is that every time I have people approach, I'm going to begin working on, they're going to greet her, and I'm going to click and treat her for any curious and social greeting that she gives them. And then, once that's done, we'll begin working on being able to pick her up. And can you see how her body changes as soon as I do that? She just turns into like this little, like, don't hurt me, you know? So she's a great girl, and she is really, really, really gonna be like a little flower that just blooms. I mean, she's like a dog that's just like, I'm looking for my new lease on life, and if you're ready to give it to me, let's go. Let's go, let's make a move.
Investigator Shauna Sundberg addresses a judge in a courtroom.
Would you state your name for the record?
It's been 3 days since investigators Shauna Sundberg and Christy Franks seized 4 horses from a property in East Houston. One of them was a mare named Princess, whose severely injured hooves were wrapped in duct tape. Now Sundberg is determined to get justice for Princess and is providing evidence to the Assistant County Attorney, Henry Burkholder. The owner's brother has come to try and defend his family's actions before Judge Dale Kraczynski.
There was one gray mare there. Both of her front feet were taped up with gaff tape and could barely walk. Every time that I was at the property, the horse was laying down.
Do all 4 animals appear to have been subject to cruel treatment and or abandonment?
Yes.
Next, the court hears medical evidence from investigator Christy Franks.
What can you tell me?
The mare that he's speaking about
has a severe case of founder. She has the bone sticking out of her foot. Our farrier spoke with me before it came. He said they had a little bit of gauze, a little bit of foam in there, and then it wrapped with duct tape. That's nowhere near what needs to be done for this mare. But at this point, about the only thing that would alleviate her suffering is euthanasia.
That's what the farrier told us. He said, why don't we just put her down? And we just didn't want to do it.
The owner had been using a farrier, but started self-treating Princess for reasons that soon become evident.
We were looking at least $1,000. And we're just so strapped for money that I told her I couldn't come up with it. I can't even afford teeth, much less, to fix the horse.
All right. You pretty well answered the question when you told me you can't take care of them. You don't have the money. I'm going to award the horses to the Houston SPCA. That concludes this case. I'm going to make copies.
But it's a hollow victory for the animal cruelty team. The veterinary staff had no choice but to finally end Princess's suffering. For Shauna Sundberg, the primary investigator on the case, the work isn't over yet.
I wouldn't put past us going criminal on this because the horse, for a long period of time, did not receive the basic veterinary care that it needed. The 3 other horses aren't as severe, and hopefully we can get them in better health and get them adopted out and get them some good homes.
For the other 3 horses, a new life is about to start. They need to be groomed for adoption, and Twister is the first to be seen by farrier Steve Wisniewski.
Well, the first thing that catches my attention is on her right front foot, she's got the remnants of an old abscess. We need to open that thing up just to make sure there's not a void beneath it, and if there is, then we need to clean it all out to make sure that hoof keeps growing down and she doesn't get lame on it.
With Wisniewski's 11 years experience as a farrier, Twister's in safe hands.
From the bottom, she looks pretty good.
Filing Twister's hoof.
And you can see we took just about all of it right off. She had a little smiley face right there. What happens when a horse gets an abscess, the abscess generally goes upwards and comes out at the weakest point of the hoof, which is the coronary band. It'll drain, and as the hoof wall grows down, that opening just grows right on down the hoof wall. And by then, the infection's pretty much gone, and the horse basically heals themselves. So looks good.
Wisniewski has high hopes for Twister's future.
It's good to see one that can come through this. I mean, it says a lot for the horse. The horse has got a good system, it's got good feet to it, low maintenance kind of horse, really. Whoever her next owner is, she's going to do them good.
The Houston SPCA is a nonprofit organization, and thanks to public donations, horses like Twister can receive the farrier care they need. Skeeter, the abandoned chow, has been at the shelter for a week. During his medical evaluation, he was remote and unresponsive, leading the staff to suspect that Skeeter had shut down. His behavior is hard to predict, and he may become aggressive. Animal behaviorist Melissa Chan, an expert in traumatized dogs, has been called in.
Our clinic department asked me to evaluate Skeeter for behavior because they were worried he was completely shut down, possible defensively aggressive. So they just wanted me to check him over and make sure that he wasn't. So far, so good. He hasn't really shown any signs of aggression. I've touched him just about everywhere possible on his body, and that's what he does. So he's completely safe in terms of body handling.
Skeeter is suffering from his recent trauma and is shutting out the external world.
It's this feeling of being completely out of control and that nothing is predictable that's causing him to be shut down. So we're going to give him a chance to feel comfortable here, and then when he's showing his true colors, then we'll eval him. So give us a few days.
Skeeter needs time to get over the shock of being deserted by his owner, and Melissa will help him to do just that.
Melissa gently strokes Skeeter.
With 13 years experience, Elise Googe has seen all kinds of canine behavioral problems.
Hi, babies. Let's
go see your brothers and sisters.
But the toy dogs seized from a backyard breeder have presented an interesting challenge.
Typically, when dogs come into the shelter from a hoarding situation, you typically find dogs that are really shy and don't adjust to new situations very easily. But these guys are kind of interesting because they were in a cage. And somehow they actually have a lot of sociability, but it's cage sociability. So it's kind of cool because you never see that. You always see dogs that don't have cage sociability because they've never been in a cage, you know. And then you have these guys that are like, hi babies, brrr, hi. I mean, look at that. And they all come running over instantly. But the second you go in, the game changes. When you open the kennels, all of a sudden they're like, what you doing in here? What do you want from me? And they're very, very unaccustomed to being touched, to being picked up, and to being handled, to being, if you lean over them, you could even see it right there with the little black and white one. As soon as I went to lean over him, he started backing up. What's up?
To demonstrate the change in the dog's behavior, she enters their safety zone.
So this little black and white one is definitely showing some signs of shyness. Her body is very tense, and her tail is tucked, so she's definitely pretty uncomfortable with this. But at the same time, she's not exhibiting any aggression. See about you? What about you? Now this one is exhibiting something that happened really commonly, which is a lot of them would just flatten. Like the second you touch them, they would just flatten out like a pancake. Like they're all jumpy and cute, but if I touch them, they get still.
But Elise is confident she can teach all the former cage dogs that human contact is a good thing.
Shyest of the bunch. And these guys are pretty much ready to go online and, hey, let's get them their forever homes. I don't want to beat around the bush. Like, let's put these guys in someone's lap. You know, that's where they want to be. So that's where you need to be, huh? Yeah.
Casper, the Pomeranian mix rescued from a breeder's house, is about to get a spruce up by volunteer Kathleen Christ. Casper's received the all clear from the vets. Tests have shown that his hair loss is not due to a serious medical condition. Many of the toy dogs have already found new homes. Now it's Casper's turn to get ready for adoption.
Casper is extremely scared. Let's try. We'll start a little further back. So we'll start a little. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh boy, we got some mats here. It's okay, so
With the matted, dirty fur starting to come off, Kathleen can see the damage done to Casper's skin.
Yeah, you can tell he's got some skin problems. And there's even, I'm gonna have to be real careful, there's like little pimples that look like they're bleeding.
Casper may be scared, but under Kathleen's attentive care, he'll soon be feeling much better.
Yeah, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Good, you're a star. He's feeling a lot better and he smells a lot better. It took a little while, but just being really patient with him, I think he's going to make someone a great pet. Just a little love and trust. TLC. Yeah.
At last, Casper's ready and on his way to a new life. Down the corridor, in the behavioral department, Melissa Chan has been working with Skeeter, who was abandoned and emotionally shut down. She's helping him to trust humans again.
Skeeter's made incredible progress. He now looks forward to people coming, people he knows, people he doesn't know. He approaches them and he solicits affection from them. He nuzzles their hand. I knew that there was something in there when he was so shut down, but he was still kind of crawling on the floor to get to me. And so he's really bloomed nicely.
Dr. Deb Rajan now has the results, and Skeeter's too weak for a quick cure. But the news isn't all bad.
We are not going to let him down now after we have come so far. I'm going to put him on heartworm prophylactic drug, which is used for normal prophylaxis, to prevent the heartworm disease. Obviously, he already has it, but what this drug does is in the animals which already have heartworm disease, it slowly kills the microfilaria over a period of about 2 years. So it will slowly kill the parasite. On top of that, some drugs which will support his liver. We're going to put him on a foster care. He should be given proper nutrition and a limited exercise, and see him back in at least 3 months' time and do the blood work again. If it looks promising, then I will definitely do the treatment. That's how I'm going to deal with him.
It's going to take time and long-term medication for Skeeter to recuperate. But with regular walks and fresh air, his future's looking better.
I think that Skeeter's a survivor. With everything that he's been through, I can't imagine that with all the care that we're giving him that he won't pull through. He's going to be a beautiful dog on the inside and out when we're done with him.
Melissa takes Skeeter for a walk.
With 8 million acres of pasture, Texas is a horse's paradise. And where horses are, cowboys follow. One of them is horse enthusiast Greg Brown, who lives on his ranch 50 miles northwest of Houston.
We've got 22 horses from the SPCA here, and as you can see, the pastures are in really good shape here. The horses are doing very well, and they're relaxed and they're very peaceful here.
Sharing his idyllic home is Twister, the bay mare rescued along with 3 others by the Houston SPCA.
She was very skinny and she was somewhat timid, and she's just really, you can see her ears are forward and how, you can just tell she's so happy. She's approximately 23 years old, and you can see that she's teamed up and buddied up with another horse that's about the same age, and she's just doing great. She's filling out, and so they're just very happy. The personality is just great.
Twister will have plenty of opportunity and room to live out a happy retirement.
Horses are such a major part of the West. I'm passionate about horses. I care a lot about them, and we have the land here to take care of them. We want to see them do well, and anytime we can give them an opportunity to help the SPCA, it's a great organization. It was really a no-brainer for me to take these horses and try to help them.
Animal Cops Houston.
Casper goes from cage dog to office favorite.
Everyone here just loves him and brings treats from home every day.
And Skeeter has a taste of the good life.
It's a 66 convertible, and he loves it.
When Animal Cops Houston returns on Animal Planet.
I will find you the brilliant match. Well, did you never want to get married?
Still interviewing.
Beard or no beard?
What?
Wrong list, sorry, give that back.
What's love got to do with it?
If constipation makes your day feel offbeat, take Fibergel every day. It harnesses the power of fiber to help you get back to regularity. Find your groove with Fibergel. And to help keep you regular, try the tasty Fiber Chews.
When you finally move in. When 2 becomes 3. When they've shot up again. When you want the flexibility to shop the brands you love. Say hello to VeryPay. Choose Pay Now, Pay Later, or Pay over 3 months and pay no interest. And we'll send you helpful payment reminders every month. VeryPay, nice and flexible for when life is anything but. Shop now at very.co.uk.
UK's first human heart transplant has been completed, supported by the British Heart Foundation.
We were a noisy generation, but it might be something quiet we do that becomes our greatest legacy. Leave a gift in your will to the British Heart Foundation and fund groundbreaking research that could help save millions of lives. Search BHF Wills.
These days, we all like things less complicated, more straightforward, especially if we're saying goodbye to a loved one. I talked to the people at Distinct Cremations, and they told me many of us don't want to spend large sums of money on an elaborate funeral. Their best value, 5-star rated direct cremation plan guarantees a simple, low-cost funeral that leaves no hidden costs and no further bill to pay. It all makes sense to me. Something I'd want for myself, for sure, especially somewhere like here. If you're interested too, please contact Distinct Cremations and ask for this free guide. You'll be in very good company.
Call Distinct Cremations for a free guide on 0800 031 4378. That's 0800 031 4378. Or visit distinctcremations.co.uk.
At Wiltshire Farm Foods, we're all about great value and great service. So let our friendly local drivers deliver quality meals for free and help you save on those trips to the supermarket. And most of our meals can be cooked in the microwave, keeping those energy bills down and helping you save for those rainy days. With complete meals starting from just $4.29 and no contract or commitment, it really is good old-fashioned service. To get a free brochure, give us a call or go online. Wiltshire Farm Foods, bringing sunshine to your door.
Gorgeous island? Check. Sexy singles? Check. Loving the app? Check.
I'm here for the money.
Let the games begin. A brand new series, Heartbreak Island. Stream the full series now, only on Discovery Plus.
We're going to find some interesting bits, aren't we?
Angus Ashworth has a knack
Look at that.
for digging out extraordinary objects.
Angus is the go-to guy.
He'll give them new life
We'll find some good homes for it all.
and their owners a fresh start.
900.
Wow.
So you'll be taking home £19,551. It's a good day, isn't it?
Brand new, the Yorkshire Auction House. Starts Monday, 6th of March on Really, and stream previous series now on Discovery Plus.
Tonight, Alex Police is checking in to check out why there are no bookings. The hotel inspector's here at 9, then treating body parts that are swollen, infected and impaled. This came out of me at 10. And at 11, we're on a haunted mission at the Axe Murder House with the Ghost Adventures crew.
Animal Cops Houston.
At an office in downtown Houston, there's been a remarkable change in the fortunes of one little dog, rescued along with 53 cellmates from a breeder's house. Thanks to his foster mother, Sarah Vingello, Casper isn't a cage dog anymore. Now he's a lap dog.
We had him for about 2.5 weeks now, and he has just come out of his shell. He's very, very, very sweet and has become our little office mascot. Everyone here just loves him and has just spent, 10 to 12 hours a day here since I got him. And he's been great.
Trapped inside a cage for so long, Casper was afraid of human touch.
All right.
So Sarah and her co-workers, like Matt Reynolds, are helping Casper to get used to people.
It has been nice to see the change in him. You can see that he's slowly forgetting about all the bad things that happened before, and he's made a lot of progress, I think.
But the office is soon going to lose the little mascot as Casper is moving on.
It's great for Casper. He actually got adopted, and he is going to his new family on Friday morning. It's a lovely, lovely couple here in Houston, and they have 2 small dogs as well. They're about Casper's age and size. We had a play date a couple of days ago to make sure they all got along, and it went very, very well. So Casper is going to be adopted into a fabulous family, and I think he'll have a wonderful, wonderful life.
Casper sits contentedly on Sarah's lap, being cuddled.
Close to the heart of Houston, there's good news for another dog. Skeeter, the abandoned chow mix, has a new home and a new family. His love of life has returned thanks to the care and attention from foster mother Janet Henry, who's witnessed his amazing turnaround.
He was in bad shape when I got him and pretty scared. He had a bad liver problem. He was skinny, you could feel his ribs and up here. But now he's having fun and he's very spoiled.
And Skeeter's personality is starting to shine through.
Hey, Skeeter. He's very loyal, very loving, and he would be a great companion. Oh, and he likes to ride in my pink Cadillac.
A pink Cadillac with fluffy dice and Elvis Lives painted on the door.
Here we go. Come on, there you go.
Skaters in the car.
No longer chained to a deserted house, Skeeter is getting around town in chauffeur-driven style.
It's a '66 convertible. We go riding around in the Cadillac, and he loves it.
After weeks tied to one spot, Skeeter is fast becoming the most traveled dog in Texas.
He likes to go with you everywhere. I've taken him on a road trip to Bandera. He likes that because he could be close to me.
Individuals seen under investigation or arrest in this program produced in 2008 are presumed innocent until proven otherwise in a court of law and may be cleared of any and all charges.